you right now, but the next person here on stage should be doing that right now for you. Please welcome to the stage right now from Salesforce, Kheira, Boulhila.
Good afternoon, good morning, everybody. Hope you are doing well. I know it's lunchtime, but we will have some fun. What I would like to discuss. So first, I'm Kheira Boulhila. I'm the head of solution at Salesforce in France. What does it mean? It means that I have, with my team, the great pleasure to make the gap between nice products delivered in the Silicon Valley and the customers here in France to solve their issues and to solve their problems. One topic that I would like to address today is the use of AI and how AI is working with humans to really bring value and make sure that success will be there. First, I would like to say thank you because we had great presentations since the beginning of the day, a lot of content, many things discussed about the LLM, about the AI. But the real questions is, what if workforces had no limits? Why these questions? We saw it this morning through the McKinsey study. We foresee a workforce limitation in the coming years. So technology should be there really to help humans in their day-to-day tasks. LLM are there, and we should not, push back the innovation, but to embrace it. And this is what we are going to discuss. I'm back from San Francisco. Last week, we had our annual event that is called Dreamforce. We hosted 50,000 people. It's also available online. We had more than 10,000 sessions discussing the tech and the impact on the AI on the tech. And basically, what we were announcing is the third wave of innovation that we called agent. At Salesforce, AI is not new. Our AI module is called Einstein. And Einstein, working on predictive AI, is in place since 2014. Then we had the second wave of AI, generative AI or copilots, and now we are announcing the autonomous agent. This is the third wave of AI. I don't know if many of you went to San Francisco. Yes, some people in the room. So in San Francisco, there is this, we try to make the analogy with this self-driving car, which is called Waymo. Waymo, you can order Waymo, sit in the car, so it's the next, after Uber, you have the Waymo, and with all the KPIs, the car is able to drive you from point A to point B without any driver. But if you need assistance, you can press a button and have a human helping you on the call center. This is exactly the way an agent is working. The autonomous agent is the capability to execute a certain number of tasks without coding, but at any time, you can ask a human to be back in the loop to answer or execute more precisely a task. So in this whole set of innovation, we are now on wave 3, and let me give you some more detailed about what is an agent. So we are no more talking about copilot, now we are talking about agent. I didn't introduce Salesforce, but for those who know Salesforce, we are the #1 CRM. We have a whole set of applications. Salesforce was created 25 years ago, and the most innovation thing that we did is, since the beginning, everything rely on the cloud. This was the starting point. Then we move all the technology on mobile, then on social. Then, as I said, Einstein with our AI model, it started in 2016. we made a lot of work on data, because no data, no AI. We can discuss a long time, many hours about AI, but if you do not have data, you have no output. It doesn't bring anything to you. So this is the reason why we made a lot of investments on the data. And then this year, even last week, we announced the launch of the agents. And all this is done on, let's say, three main topics, three main pillars. First, the platform, and I'm going to give you more details on the platform, how we are consolidating everything into one single platform to be able to deliver the output to the customer. We are providing a customer 360 view, meaning that all the touch points, all the data from the customer are consolidated and harmonized on one platform. And then we are bringing a lot of innovation, because as a minimum, we are releasing 3 main release per year for all our solutions. So what's the difference really between Copilot and an agent? So we all know about the chatbot. The chatbot, it's basically really requiring development, algorithm. If something, do something else. So you have a decision tree to put in place. Then last year and the year before, and we were discussing this with ChatGPT, we put in place Copilot. Copilot was nice, it was smart. We were able to have a couple of generative content or generative image or generative sound. But now with Agentforce, what we are introducing is an AI that knows exactly your business, because we are able to gather all your data within the CRM or outside the CRM, and to do that without copying any data. Plus, it doesn't require to be data scientist or to be a developer, because everything can be done through configuration of the systems. And through this configuration, then the agent can take action, and you can deploy this really at scale. Last week in San Francisco, we were discussing one case that is live with all the touch points, which is the brand Saks that we were discussing in San Francisco. So how can we configure an agent? Again, in San Francisco, what we were saying, during the session, we had 3-day session, employee, customers, partners were able to build 10,000 agents live during the session. So it's not a vision, this is really concrete. This is a product that is really concrete. And our CEO, Mark Benioff, is so convinced about the agents that we believe we will have 1 billion agents live by the end of next year. So an agent, what is it? First, you have to give an agent a role. What do you want the agent to be done, to execute? Then an agent, you need to feed the agent. So you need some data to be able to execute. I like the quote that was made earlier from, I think it was Pernod Ricard, saying, to get creativity, to be able to execute the right task, you need the quality of the prompt. And the prompt, to create a powerful prompt, you need data for all the context. So this is basically the second pillar. The third one is the actions. What do you expect the agent to be able to execute? And then the channel, because we are a platform multi-channel. You can use mobile, you can use WhatsApp, you can use website. All the answers can be done on every channel. And of course, and it was discussed also this morning, very important thing is trust and security. We are talking about AI applied on enterprise. So this is really important. This is key to ensure that your sensitive data are not getting out of your company without very strict rules for trust and security. So this is basically what we are doing. As a CRM applications, we are working with sales, we are working with call centers, marketing, e-commerce. This is the applications that we are putting in place. We have, to gather all the data, a solution that is called Data Cloud. And we are able to bring all the data from a company. This data can be structured or unstructured. We have more than 200 connectors existing, so we can gather your data from GCP, from AWS, Databricks. It's real time, and it's zero copy. We are not copying data from one system to the other. Then we have different actions, and then the channel, I discuss it. And everything done with trust and security. So this is basically what we are putting in place, so the agent. And this is the platform. So as you can see at the bottom, we have all the platform with all the security rules, all the data residency rules. We have one big system that is called Data Cloud to gather all your data. On top of that, all the application. You can work with sales representative, marketing, e-commerce. And on top of that, you have the agents. And you can configure the agents. So what we used to say is, if you can describe it, the agent can execute it. Why we are doing that? Not for the beauty of tech, even the tech is really beautiful, but because we are bringing really big values to create augmented employees, a better customer experience, and higher revenue. If you want to know more, we'll be happy to invite you in our next conference that will take place on November 7, the whole day, to explain and to build the agent with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Again, an intriguing